Hands off, unless you want a stump. This Jiren's armor is mine. Want to bet how many days he'll last in the stocks? I can't wait. I want to snatch those fine pants off his corpse. Yes, maybe. He works for the Vice Cannons. Another dark elf sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. It's a good nose. I could use it to make a fine necklace. The stocks are south of that beached hulk called the Blasted Breton. You can't miss it. In a few days, the smell will lead you there. And no taking his pants. Those are mine. Because he's a spy. Why else would he be here? He was blathering about our duty to Shadowfen. He was spying. It's obvious. Never trust a dark elf, especially my mates. They're proven pirates, ain't they?
They tell me you brought the Nords, Argonians, and Dunmer together to defeat Balrath.
This isn't the most humiliating thing One Eye's done to a nosy fellow. She's got a leather collar for ones that really scrape her scales.
Gods, why did I ever set foot in this stinking pit? Was it duty or stupidity? Come to mock me like the rest, have you? Well, fear not. I have no dignity left. For the crime of believing pirates cared about the welfare of the Pact. Rumors say the Dominion is smuggling in supplies through this miserable landing. My questions were not welcome. Their so-called leader seized me and put me out here to rot. Or maybe you could join me here, no? If you insist, you'll have to get her attention. A few well-placed punches should get you an audience. You might try going to the beached ship and knocking heads with one of the drunken rowdies there. Be quiet, unless you want to join me. These pirates are smuggling supplies and weapons to the Dominion troops in Shadowfen. If we don't shut down their operation, the Dominion skirmishers will turn into a full-blown battlefront. Agreed. I foolishly thought that since most of the pirates are Argonians, they'd hate the Dominion. But coin and old hatred speak louder than words in this town, as you can guess. Little more than animals they are.
Are you looking for trouble? Or are you just too stupid to know any better? One Eye don't take social visits with nobodies like you. Get lost before I make you disappear.
Well, we ain't got room for wanderers. All bunks are taken. You're welcome to sleep in the barn if you don't mind the rat droppings.
I can see you mean business. I won't press my luck. I surrender. She's on the upper deck in the captain's quarters. The guards won't give you trouble if you don't make any. Hope your business is worth the pain you're headed for.
I beg your pardon.
Hard enough making a living with the tariffs from Skyrim. Now the elf houses want their cut. Not to mention the thieves right before me. When I next head north, perhaps I'll stay there.
Looking for action? You've come to the right place.
You haven't introduced yourself, outsider. I don't care if you're brave or foolish. Don't waste my valuable time. State your purpose. Why should you stand before One-Eye? The sniveling dark elf? He needed the fresh air. His words were addled, telling everyone how I should run my town. As for his concerns, the Dominion deals with the Khajiit, not us. And for the moment, she is protected. A pretender, that's all. She skulks in the shadows, afraid to challenge me, but she pays her spies well. I'd like to see that mangy cat as a new rug on my deck. I want her pay chest in my hold. That would solve your problem, would it not? Senil insults me with his fancy words and sense of superiority. Still, I could look the other way. What's this Khajiit getting out of her deals with the Dominion? Find out where and what. Then we will talk more about Senil's freedom. Everyone knows I'll pay well to know this Khajiit's plans. Plenty of bites, but no meat. Right now, there's another wharf rat waiting outside. See what that squealer has to say. If it sounds useful, give him this reward. Mind you don't go running off with this.
I speak to One-Eye, and only her. You have it, Tamriel? Yes, I smell it on your fingers. Fresh and sweet. Nice like rain. You didn't open it, did you? Maybe take some for yourself? Please, I need it. Can I have it? I know things. Oh, it's words you want. Yes, the Khajiit. She has a name. Sanji. There's a meeting. One of her kits and a foreigner. Soon. Very soon. They meet in the warehouse south of here. You get there first. Spy on them. Good, yes? Now give me Tamriel. Yes, this is just what I need. Now leave me with my prize. Many days of pleasure ahead.
Got the coin? The boss don't buy promises.
It arrived on our ship. You'll all be very rich very soon.
Then we've got your supplies. Weapons, food and drink, medicine, and protection.
And what do you bring me? It better be something of worth. I don't pay layabouts for rotten fruit. That's bad for my reputation, but it's worse for the layabouts. I'm sure you understand. Pfah. Of course she'd sell them weapons. But protection? That's my business. Nobody but me offers protection here. Seems like your dark elf friend was correct. Some of the lads are aiding the Dominion, and they're doing it without my say-so. He can stay there a while longer. That would make it easier for you to work on my side, wouldn't it? And after you help me rid my town of this Khajiiti upstart, we'll both have what we want. So now we understand each other. My problems are your problems. The crews in this town are loyal to one thing: gold. This Khajiit has been buying a little too much loyalty. She might even think she could threaten my power. Me? I won't do anything. However, someone else could deliver a good lesson. The docks crawl with foreign merchants, tempting the local crews with their sweet high elf gold. A little bloodshed will send them a message. Pfah. They're no good to me injured, but the Dominion lackeys are another matter. Put the fear of One Eye and her crew into them. That should loosen some tongues. Then find out where our Khajiit is hiding.
What is the point of this?
Unless you got an invite from the lady, leave the dock. Well, now she's a popular one. Word's out that she's got money, huh? What makes you think you'll take a piece of the cut? Good point. I prize my pelt. You'll need this key to get into her hideout. Now you've got nothing to complain about, right?
What do you want? Only them on the lady's business is allowed here. Ha, sure. This one will tell you all about the secret hideout. And then, this will invite One Eye to tea. Stupid sheepskin. Get out of this one's whiskers before he close your muzzle off. Ah, how very persuasive. No need for such threats, friendies. The lady has her nest in underground. An abandoned mine, I believe. Good luck. Or not, finding it. You heard about lady? She's the new boss in town. Or she will be. Huh. You think that comes for free? By your looks, you couldn't pay me enough to tell you what color her tail fur is. Eat out of my territory. You waste my time. You're that sure? Well, That sounds like a pirate's deal. You do all the work, I take half the money. There's a trapdoor in a small warehouse on the shore. That'll get you to her.
Here all along, was it? By Sithis, it was right under my feet. It's about time someone paid that Khajiit a visit.
Please, get me out of here. Do whatever she says. You can't imagine the indignities she promised me if you fail.
Kaok, right under my snout. Kill her and any of her thugs in your way. And don't get greedy. Don't try to sneak off with that Dominion pay chest. That's mine. It's my payment for freeing your dark elf friend. That soothes like a soft rain in the night. Her death will remind these mammal lickers who's in charge here. Then we will talk about your Dominion problem.
This Khajiit is not here to challenge. You have won your right to lead. All here will follow you if you spare them. You have come to challenge for leadership, yes? That is why Sanji is dead and you are not. You will be the new gang boss if you, decide not to kill us. Let me show you our usefulness. You desire the riches offered by the Dominion, yes? We do not have it, not yet. Sanji hasn't met with the High Elf to get our cut, but if you could take it like you took the life of Sanji, let us talk above ground, where it's safer. The others may not see you as their leader yet.
Now!
You're here to make a deal, right? We show you the Dominion's treasure ship, you take their prize, and we all stay alive. Much better than the alternative. Partnership? Not much choice, is there? We can aid you in exchange for our lives. We can help you get our treasure for One Eye. If you're on One Eye's good side, this is better for all of us. Time we get to work, yes? Won't be long until the Dominion learns Sanji is dead. Then they'll take their treasure and run. That's bad for both of us. Get on their ship, take their things, and escape alive. It's a simple plan. The Dominion's landing is right outside. I'll have a boat to haul the treasure. We can't go back the way we came. Me? This mind is for planning, not sword fighting and bloodletting. Oh, and counting coins. I am very good at that. This plan is reasonable, no? You must make haste, esteemed leader. If the Dominion troops leave with their treasure, One Eye will be very unhappy indeed. We were part of the Renrija Mauer. What does it matter, the past? We follow your orders now. Once this is all over, we can go back to doing what we do best. Making money. The Renrija Mauer. Some called us pirates, others privateers. It did not matter. We sailed under the papers of the Dominion, capturing enemy merchants for our profit and for the Dominion's pleasure. No more talk. This is wasting precious time. What a beautiful sight it is. One Eye can't wait to get her talons on it. So Josh will take care of this. You have business to attend to with One Eye.
So the Khajiit didn't lie. I pegged you to make off with the money. I misjudged you. Here's your dark elf. I expect the Dominion's prize will be delivered as payment for my largesse. And I have yet another present for you. A high elf has come visiting, demanding a supply line through Alten Corimont. She's willing to pay handsomely for the privilege. Clearly, she is a Dominion commander. If she dies, there is no one to execute their plans here, and I will have her gold. She's in a cabin on the lower deck, waiting for me to return. If someone else arrived instead of me, I'm sure they could take care of this problem. I, of course, would never strike down a guest.
I must inform the Vice Canon of this situation.
A little messy, but sometimes you have to take the low road, right? One of your vice canons is waiting for you. I'll let them stay as long as you are vouching for their behavior. This is still my town. Understand? They're on the upper deck. Follow me.
One Eye would have me believe you single-handedly rid this port of Dominion meddling. I would be dubious, but Sunil Fenrilla corroborated her story. Now we don't need to fight a war with these pirates. We have you to thank for that. Don't be modest. One-Eyed boasted of your skills. I've offered the pirates letters of marque to seize any Dominion ships they find. You've earned a reward. Take it with the gratitude of Stormhold and the Wardens.
These words are so final. You've seen me up here writing. Letters sent, but not returned. Why do I keep writing to him if he doesn't care? Perhaps the mire has finally taken him. I've been sending letters to a corpse. Lutima. We were egg cousins when we were young. He fell in love and went to the percolating mire to follow her. All the while, he was blind to my affections. At first, he sent letters back. Then, none came. I even wrote to his lover to ask what became of him. Nothing. There was never a reply. I'm leaving these swamps. I'm going to go to the dry lands. This is my last letter to Lutima. Will you deliver it to him? If not into his hands, then his grave. I fear the worst.
command ya! Light it! Old Mary Dominion!
Material full of potential.
Please be here. If we damn this swamp, where can they be? Please, don't hurt me. I have nothing of value. Thank the eight. Forgive me. It seems like everything in this horrible swamp is trying to kill me. I saw brigands on the road earlier and hid my belongings for fear they'd be stolen. Now I can't remember where I left them. I was so frightened. Would you, really? I'm not used to kindness from strangers. I'd welcome your help. I put my things in several hollow tree stumps, then I got all turned around. All of the stumps here look alike, and there are crocodiles everywhere. Look, see? That abandoned boat is my only chance. Please, give me my things. I need to get away from here. There's no time. I've already had years of my life stolen from me. Please, just give me my belongings. Shear's teeth! She's coming! Keep those blasted trinkets. I have to get out of here before she catches me. Help me push it into the water!
Somehow, I knew I'd find you here. Thank you for returning my cereal. I thought she might make for the boat after she ran away. You've saved me quite a bit of trouble, friend. What can I give you in return? I mean it quite literally. She's my property, a slave fairly traded from High Rock. Is that my locket? Did she run off with that too? She has a good life. She's well looked after. You know these Bretons. They're such children. Surely you have no objections. The Bretons are not our allies. I am well within my rights. She's my property, as surely as that locket is. But if you're determined to free her, there's nothing I can do about it. You're the one who's armed here, after all. I'll take those trinkets, if you please. You've robbed me enough for one day. I thank the three my father didn't live to see this. You should thank them as well. So, you've found yourself a champion, eh, Cyril? Know this. If I see you again, we will not part under such amicable terms.
She's going to let me go? Just like that? I must get as far away from here as possible before Aldina captures me again. Perhaps I'll stow away on a merchant's ship. I doubt anyone else would show me such kindness. Goodbye. And thank you!
Keep your head down. The invaders in percolating mire are indiscriminate in their killing. What? I haven't heard from her in years. Why did she decide to write me after all this time? She and Kinash, my wife, did not get along. But now Kinash is dead. It's comforting to know Rabine still thinks fondly of me.